Faster on the beat, let's get it.
Alright, it's your boy Brandless back at the game. Guys, so excited guys. Um I'm speechless right now. I cannot still not believe that I was able to get my invite for nationals. If you guys haven't seen it, go check out our live stream for South Orlando at Star Regionals. Your boy Brandless was the only NL that got on top four. It was three Lucci players. My only loss was still the undefeated. Congrats to him, man. He put the work that day, and also congrats to all the players that just show up, try their best. And man, I was blessed to be able to get top four, man, and get my invite to national. I'm still speechless. So go check it out, man. It was a beautiful journey, and man, yeah, I'm so blessed. The control and L put that work that day, man. It was a blessing, man. And I want to also thank the community and everybody that showed me love and you know and and support me, man, through my journey and after the journey. I mean, it was amazing, man. It's just I cannot believe it, man. So here, guys, today we're gonna be showcasing some testing matches. Rob Lucci versus Purple Luffy. As you can see, guys, I mentioned in the past, I want to start playing other leaders. I want to keep expanding my knowledge of the game. All right, guys. So, like I was saying, man, I want to keep, you know, keep expanding the knowledge of the game and keep getting better. And you gotta start playing other colors. Here you see, I play my searcher, and then I went aggressive, the elite ability. Against Purple Luffy, I feel like you want to be aggressive towards their life, because you wanna try your best to make their leader. It's good against Purple being aggressive towards life early and mid game and late game because you wanna force him to like, oh, you're just a vanilla leader, you have no effect, you know. So yeah, so he thought I took a few cards out of his hand. He did the leader ability. He's still healthy. He goes five there. Also, you do that because now my searcher work as a blocker. Um, um, and that's good. And you also wanna keep yourself healthy because the late game they can start playing a lot of high cost characters and overwhelm you. But Lucci is really good, and if you can keep up with his board while establishing your own board, you can outgrind Luffy for sure. Especially now, before the 8.5 and OP-09 support. And guys, I also want to say that I'm gonna put in the description the links for the deck profile and nail control that come in the invite for nationals. And also, I'm gonna showcase locals gameplay that I was able to go 4-0 with the same list. And in the future, we're gonna make a special video for my journey. If you haven't seen it, or if you don't like to see like live streams, eventually we're gonna edit it and make a special video for you guys so you can see the whole journey edited and how I got my invites to national. Um, so here, just keep. I'm thinking here what to do. I don't know my hand right now. I play the Kusan first to draw, see what I drew, and then I go six alive. Minus one die. You keep doing your leader fed. Man, I just want to say, man, Lazy one of our Discord members, great guy, man. Le he cogido cariño con el tiempo. Y wow, man, he milled, man. I don't want to give spoilers of the matchups, but I play a Lucci player. He was him, and he milled three geckos, man. And I saw everything. I saw my Enels, my Karakuris, my Yamatos. I had more Enels in hand. I saw my early blockers. It was just too much. I opened the nuts, and he milled the three geckos. And yeah, man, I feel really bad for him, but it's just part of the game. Like you guys say, like that's why I always say that don't get too high, don't get too low, because my only loss was against the undefeated guys, and he high rolled me. He played Aisho, three geckos back to back. All those plays was back to back, and it was just too much. I couldn't answer it. But then I play another game, Lucci, and then he just, he couldn't high roll me, and I was able to high roll him. And it just, like I say, guys, you can prepare yourself, you can learn your matchups, you can have a competitive deck, but if you don't see your cards, man, it is what it is, man. This 20, I'll be talking to Brandon, and we were saying like it's 25% luck in the game, and I agree with that. No matter what color that you play, you need to see your cards to showcase the strength of your leader, and and like no matter how good, how prepared you are as a player, you need to see your cards. So he is trying to put pressure. He knows that I'm gonna remove his board. Well, unless I have like bricks or I don't have the right pieces. But I decided to counter. I'm trying to play around. Also, I mean, right now I have too many cards. I cannot play around the law, but it is what it is, man. If he has the law, he has the law. The good thing about Lucci is like you want cards in your trash, but if he hits my minus cards events, that could be really, really, really rough. But yeah, man. Like I said, man, I'm starting to play different leaders. I can't wait for Dolphy 8.5. I'm gonna be grinding with him. I'm still gonna be grinding with Enel. I feel like Enel, guys. I'll be saying this for a long time now. Enel is an amazing leader. He can compete with the best decks, and he's an underrated leader. He's not the best leader. I'm not saying that he's the most skillful deck out there, but you can for sure compete. He has a lot of cards, strong, powerful cards on his card pool, and he has an amazing broken leader. Because yeah, you're up for life, but technically you're not. So just let's say you don't see any healing on the game, you're still a five life leader. So that's why now is so, to me, it's a really underrated leader. To me, in a great day, it could be tier one. Like if you see everything against your opponents, it could be tier one. But average day is 1.5. Because if you tell me that if you see your cards, you can compete against any deck in the meta. Maybe not Nami, but Nami it's a different monster. But if you can, and you can beat Nami. But if Nami opens the nuts, you're not gonna beat them. But other than that, any deck that you have interactions, if you see your cards, you can compete against them, man. That's at least, it has to be at least 1.5 liter, man. It's definitely not a tier two or a raw deck. You know, it, and that's my honest opinion, to be honest. So and to me, with a nail, what you need to do, maybe the deck itself, you don't need to be the most skillful player, but to learn your matchups, to learn how to manipulate the game state, to know your win cons against different meta leaders, that takes skills, that takes grind. To me, that's skillful. Because if it was only straightforward, um, because it's just because maybe by reading the cards, it's a straightforward color. Okay, you play Karakuri, you bounce one thing. You play Gedatsu, you kill one thing. You play Nami, you discard, kill one thing, right, guys? You trigger Capone, you block one of the attacks. Okay, that's straightforward. But the way you play your curve, the way you manipulate your attacks, there's a lot of things you navigate through the game. There's a lot of decision makings through the game. That takes a lot of skill, and in my honest opinion. So here, man, I'm able to, Jack is so strong. Be able to establish a Jack early is really strong. Here, I'm defending my Kusan because I want to keep abusing my. Maybe he can play the Kaido here, but okay, he plays the Tendra Doofy, okay. Maybe he's gonna get rid of my board either way. But now, him, instead of going for my life, he's going for my board again, and that helps me. That's good for me, because maybe he's gonna remove my Jack and my Kusan, but I'm still a 4 life leader. And I was trying to defend him because I wanted to keep abusing um, the -4 and a Kusan on board and Jack on board, man. Oh my god, it's so nasty. Um, so let's see here what happens. I seen the Luffy fed a few times, but because I know you play him, you get an extra turn. You know. So let's see. It's just, yeah, my brother recently just got back into the game, guys. Remember he went through some health issues, then he got a newborn, but man, I'm so proud of him and so happy for him that right now he's doing really well with his heart. He's taking the right medications. His daughter's healthy, man. My niece, man, God bless her, Delina, man. We're so blessed to have her. So I'm so happy that it's a little bit blurry. There you go. So we're so blessed to have her, and I'm so happy he's going back to the game. And I don't know if he does it on purpose, but every time he plays the game, he's playing one of the best leaders. Like he used to play Nyuga, he got banned. He played Sakasuki, he got banned. He played Law, he got banned. Now he's playing Luffy. Dude, Luffy's gonna be the next leader to get banned. So I'm so happy for him because Purple Luffy is gonna be insane in OP-09. So, and I guys, you might not see him every locals, but I learned so much from him. I'm so blessed to have him because he's a type of player that he thinks out of the box, and that's what we try to do. I try to do as a player, guys. I try to think out of the box. I try to see the game different ways, and you know. So he plays Black Maria, and I'm like, okay, that's crazy, bro. But then he has to minus to be equal. There you go. So yeah. That's what we try. That's what my brother do too. Like, yes, the decks are gonna do what they do. Your deck is gonna do what you do, but there's a lot of different ways you can like just be able to steal games for your opponent. If you guys go back to, I'm also gonna put in the link, the live stream for the how I got my national invite stream. It was 64 players, man. I'm still speechless. Like I cannot believe it, man. Like I was speechless. I was so happy. Wow, I milled 2 geckos. That happens, man. That's the only thing about the deck. Like you can mill your geckos. Like if gecko was searchable, it would be like tier S. Still tier. I think it could be tier S in a good day, but it's beatable. It's not unbeatable. But if you see everything, it's a tier S for sure. It's the best deck to me. If you see everything. So I'm just doing the loop, just playing safe, trying to set up my my removal for next turn. Now I can keep myself healthy. But yeah, I'm gonna showcase. I'm gonna put it there for you guys to see it. But if you guys see the live stream, I won 2 or 3 of my games. I won it in a way that it's like there's no way you won the game like that. But it's because I think out of the box. I grind the fundamentals of the game. That's my goal as a player. Grind the fundamentals of the game and think out of the box. I might be facing the best leader. I might not having the best hand. How can I have that? Sometimes there's nothing you can do. My only loss, my opponent played Isho, Gecko, Gecko, Gecko. Back to back to back to back. Even if I tried to rush him down or whatever, he still would have the big board. He still would have a lot of counter in hand. I was not gonna win the game, no matter what. If I'm not able to answer your high cost characters, like if I would have done Kara, or at least Kara 3 of the big cost characters, and then Raigo 1 of them, I would be fine overall. Because if after that I can keep myself at 2 life, I have a good chance. You see what I'm saying? Because I think he milled 1 of the geckos. So if I was able to take care of the Isho and the 3 geckos, but what are the odds that that a Lucci player is always gonna have that on his, working for him every time, every game? That it can happen for sure. That's not gonna happen consistently. That's not gonna happen like every game, man. I mean, it can happen a lot of the games, but and it is what it is. He high roll me, then the other Lucci player just trash 3 of his geckos. Like there's nothing you can do. But what I do is, as a player, yes, there's going to be luck involved. I need to see my cards to showcase how powerful NL is and my knowledge of the matchups. But if I don't see them, I need to adapt. And I go back to the lab. Is this effect mandatory -1 done, even if he's not doing it? Alright. I don't know. Because it says on play -1 done. That's the first thing that says. But it says you may, so we let it pass. But that will be good to know. I don't know if it's mandatory. So here, guys, he put. I took the hits. Why? Because I was still healthy in life. I believe. Yeah, I'm sorry, I was talking too much. I blocked the. Yeah, probably counter one and then took the other one. Yeah. So here, my goal is to remove the 10 drop. And that's what you do. That's what you do as a Lucci. As Lucci, that's what I'll be seeing of as most better players. You just worry about the high cost, just removing your opponent board and starving them sometimes and like just remove everything. So yeah, just keep you now it's a 4 and look what we draw. Insane. Now I maybe I can do some gecko plays, but let's see what we do. Um first and then but yeah, man, like that's what I do as a player. Just think out of the box, the fundamentals, um, and yeah, but like and also like what are the odds I'm always gonna see my Katakuri so that, but that's what you work in consistency, and so right now he's a 3. I think I'm playing the Jack, so he takes it. Yeah, but yeah. To me, the gecko play, draw a card, trash a card. I mean, I can play the gecko later. Establishing a jack is better for me in this game state right now. So I have the blockers to defend the jack or to defend my life. Now he only has a couple of cards in hand, only one card in hand. So this is how you want to see Luffy. So even if he plays Kaido, it's not the worst for me because I have Sabo. And if I go low in life, it's not the worst either because next turn he just remove his board, play my gecko, and just go from there. But yeah, Lucci, man, I like Lucci because if you guys think about it, the way I play it now, it's like I'm playing black. So, really control. You want to control the tempo, the pace of the game. So me learning Lucci has been really refreshing in the sense like it's just a better control deck. It's just the best deck I control. So it's fun. It fits my style. Back in the day, I didn't like that because I used to play Katakuri. My nail was more aggressive, but I just learned like through the different sets, the different cards that yellows be getting. Like it was just more control, more control. And when I start playing Lucci, I'm like, this is a nail. This is how I play a nail control. This is how I play in no control, so it feels super good. So this is how you this is how I play it now. Control your board, control the tempo. But Lucci just do it consistently better. It's just the best deck. But yeah, that doesn't mean a Nell doesn't do it at a high level either. In my honest opinion, Nell does in a really high level too. Yeah, and like I said, guys, in my honest opinion, Nels does in a really high level, and that's why and it's like I just love the color. It was my first mechanic that I learned, and it competes. Like I having the best experience doing good or bad in a tournament. Yes, you always want to do good. I'm a competitive person, but you guys see me like I love the game. I love my community, and now the One Piece community is amazing. All of the YouTube, the Discord, the locals, everybody just for the most part, man. I would say 90% of the community is amazing, bro. And it's like, man, I'm playing what I love. I'm having fun, and I can compete. Come on, bro. But I'm liking Lucci because it's like a natural transition. They do the same, kind of, Just control your opponent board, control the tempo. I don't know, man. We got a brain fart here. Yeah. Now you -5, yeah. Maria is so good, guys. Black Maria is so good, man. So here, you know, it's not the worst because he doesn't have a lot of cards in hand, you know. So and usually they have a lot of bricks. So here, if I can have two big attacks because he's already commit with a blocker, I'll defend the jack because I wanted to have two big attacks. I'll take that one. Yeah. So here is a 5 life leader, 3 cards in hand. Yeah, I put the jack on my dons. Oh my god, that was funny. So yeah, so here, man, guys, I'm just, you know, like, should I go for him? Force him to have it? Yeah, I can play the I think I still have the gecko in hand. Yeah, I'm thinking this is risky, but it's worth it. Look at my trash, man. Oh man, some games as an NL player, you barely have cards in trash, man. Yeah, man, but oh my god, man, I'm here debating. Should I go for a game? Should I do it? You know, should I just take it? Let's see what we do here. Because I'm thinking I can minus and remove, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, because why go for a game if you just can establish a 9-cost character and like remove his board? Yeah, I'm just doing the math on my head. Yep. Yeah, that's why black is so good, guys. Because I can be here like, you know what? I'm gonna force the game, but I can establish a blocker. I can attack his board, and then remove that Kaido, and I'm Gucci. Because I believe I have a few counters in my hand. So if he's gonna commit all he's done to play another Kaido, I can block their you know, the first, just survive long enough, you know, and then the next turn I will have 9-cost a 9k gecko. I might just go for game eventually because I feel like he has a lot of bricks. Because like I said early against Purple Luffy, you just want to go for the life because sometimes they're just going to be able to establish a lot of high, like look at his board. And that's what I'm trying to do because I'm like, if I don't kill him, I can just play a blocker. A good bait here will be attack A. And then I can do the Sabo loop. Rebecca Sabo loop. And this is a play that I did in a few games that got me the victory in the nationals, guys. I mean, in the store regional, that got me the national invite. So sometimes, let's say you be putting pressure through the whole game, and he's been giving you a lot of counter. Sometimes just taste the waters. But I guess I'm gonna do the removal. But a good bait here will be go to 8. If he takes that, then you go in 15, and you just win the game. But I didn't want to take the risk. Yeah, this is safer. So I'm going 6 a page, forcing him to have a 2k or give me 2 1ks. So I'm gonna remove 2 characters potentially. I still have an attack with Jack. And now he's a 5, yeah. He's going 6. I think she's a 5k. So that's what I'm doing. You know, I'm just testing the waters. Because now if he gives me the counter, he's gonna have yeah, so that's okay, that's a 2k. So now he has 2 cards in hand. So it make my numbers for game easier. I could have just went 8 and then 15 won the game like that, but you know, like it's not the end of the world. You know, they can, they play another Kaido, maybe that's game, but if I remove that Kaido, I feel like I have enough counter. You pay A. Yep. I don't think I have a spam mate. I didn't do the Lucci play because I didn't have the spam mate, I think. Or maybe I do. Sometimes I play mate, I don't have the right pieces, bro. Yeah, just have this is why Lucci is the best deck, man. Just for 8 dons, I didn't have the. I just played this just to have an extra body. So he's a 2. So Kaido's a 2. Yeah, but it's fine. I think I played the Brooks just to have an extra. If I do it, just to have an extra attacker. It don't matter right now. Maybe I could have done the combo way better. But remember, guys, I'm learning. I know how the deck works from the opposite side, but being a great Lucci player, you need to grind that color and you need to learn the ins and out and all the angles. So, you know. So hopefully one day, if I keep grinding with him, I can be a great Lucci player. But it all depends how the meta develops and what deck I have more fun. Now we have the Lucci in trash, I guess. And then I pass. So look at my board now. I potentially have next turn I can attack with Jack, with Gecko Moria, with my Hemepo and my Brooks and my leader. So no matter what he does here, I have too many characters. I have counter in hand, I believe so, and I have a blocker. Yeah. But looking back, the more experience I get, sometimes it's just text the waters, go 8. But if I would've went 8 there, I don't think I was gonna be able to kill the Kaido. But I'm blessed to have a really big community, and I'm just, hey guys, tips. If you're a Lucha player, you have tips. Let me know. I'm always grinding. I'm always watching other YouTubers, doing research. I really respect and appreciate all the YouTubers, One Piece creators, man. You guys are the best. I watch Hard Power TCG. I watch so many of them, like Atrocious TCGs. I'm sorry, man, if I'm killing your name. There's another guy, Awaken TCG, Lost Fiend. There's another guy, but I forgot his name. I also watch a lot of interviews, like the Jackson interview. Like, there's a lot of you out there that boost the grind, showcase the content, and I really appreciate you guys. Like, oh, he killed it with an event, I think. I don't know what he did. Oh, he played Poly. Okay, never mind. Um, so but now he's in a soft spot because if he doesn't kill me, I'm in a really good position right now. I just have that's why Black is so powerful, man. For 8 dons, I'm able to establish a lot of attackers potentially for the next turn if they don't remove it. And I'm still at 2 lives, so I'm playing from a position of strength. So I appreciate you all the YouTube content creators that put the grind, because I know it's a grind, man. Orange Samurai was there too, man. Shout out to you, man. Orange Samurai, man. I follow you on Twitter, on Instagram, man. He's always putting good content. I follow another Instagrammer. I think it's Joy something. He always on point with the deck profiles and what's going on in Japan. So I'm really, hey, man, those are blessings, man. Because I'm a student of the game, man. I really love the game, and I'm a student of the game. I'm always, and trying finding ways to get better. And even if I'm right now, you guys see me, I'm playing different leaders, but as a competitor, when I'm playing competitive, I'm only playing yellow, but that doesn't take away. I'm always grinding, I'm always studying, I'm always analyzing. So he decided to go for board, and I don't think it's still good. Like, my board work as blockers. But right now, I just have too many attacks. He only has 2 cards in hand. So right now, go for game is way easier now. You know, we I didn't know his hand, but based on his hand, we could have done it previous turn. But this is a safer way. You go 9 alive, you test the waters. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But again, man, I appreciate the community and always grinding, guys. Always. I'm a student of the game, man. Really love the game. And and man, don't let don't let negative comments to take your light away and also take your thought process away. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, no, I go 6 alive, 6 there. Oh, -1 the poly. Okay. That's my 4 gecko. Okay. Let's see what we're gonna do here. Play 4. Let's see. Okay. I'm just honestly delaying the inevitable. Lo inevitable. Because honestly, I could just do big numbers towards life. But honestly, this is just a safer way. Pero 50. 50 good. It's just you know, and also I want to keep learning the deck and learn different plays. And this is my style, to be honest. It's not like I want to be like, you know, a toxic player. Just like, this is how powerful black it is. Like, there's no need for me to risk it. Like, I clear your board, or like I remove your blocker. I kill the Black Maria. You have 3 attacks. I have 2 blockers. I have cards in hand. I have 2 life. Because to me, that's the right way to play the game. I know he has no cards in hand. I can just math him out, but just play the right way. Why? Because maybe in this game I didn't need to, all right? But in other games, it's gonna come to that. Because when you play like that, bad habits can come up. You know, like, oh, I'm just gonna go for. Oh, he has 2 cards in hand. Okay, go for 9. Go to, and then he triggers something, or maybe he had the way to counter, and then I choose how to lose because I didn't kill him instead of removing his board, you know. But there is a team line to when to do that, not to do that. But since I was in a comfortable situation where I had blockers, I had cards in hand, I was kind of healthy in life, that's why I did it. I was playing for a position of strength. Just always rely on the good habits. And sometimes you gotta do the wrong play to win the game, like attack with your 0 cost blocker, but 0k, you know, 0 attack blocker. But you know, like, you know, sometimes you gotta win the game with your Shidayoshi, but you know, you just gotta identify. Yeah, he went for board, but yeah, it's just yeah, not alive. Yeah, there you go. 30, 50. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna play one more game, guys. It's another game. Just practicing with Lucci and Purple Luffy, and let's keep having fun, guys. Let's get into game 2. All right, guys. So last game, game 2. Let's run it back at again. He wanted to go second, I think. So here, this allows me to be aggressive. Like I say, guys, I like to be aggressive against Purple Luffy, especially early in the game. You want to make them, you know, vanilla leader as soon as possible, you know. But just, you know, grind the game, have removal, you know, and you go from there. I defend early. You know, you want that in your trash. Set up in my later turns plays. I wish I had that in the other game, like, you know, but you see how powerful the deck is, guys. Only with 1 Gecko and 1 Jag, I was able to put a lot of work in that game. Oh my god, come on, bro. That card, man, Magellan. That's a card, man. Really, really powerful card. That's really, really rough, bro. I'm mad already. You look at me, 4 dons. You don't want to see that card, man. That card is so like if I play purple Luffy, I'm gonna take that card, man. It's so good. Okay, yeah. It honestly makes it makes the matchup hard because if you kill that early, yeah, you play that early. It's like I like to mulligan. I like to have cousins early game, man. It's just boost the work for you, especially in this match. I mean, they can play poly to be honest, but you know, you draw a card and you can recycle him later, or bring him back. Yeah, later. Because if I remove, yeah, it's only good to kill the Magellan once you have 8 dons, you know, 10 dons. Yeah, and excuse me. And I've been saying like people that know me like Purple Luffy always to me it's like Purple Luffy's a sleeper deck. Like even before all this new now it's gonna be like too good not to play it. That's why a lot of the pro players are gonna be playing Purple Luffy because it's just overwhelmingly good, especially in OP-09. But Magellan is a card, guys. Sorry, man. Here, I like it because he's at 2 life that early. So to me, that's good. You know? To me, that's amazing. That I'm telling you, like, let me play the game, bro. But at least is what is working on my favor is a low life. I'll take it. Cheers. I think I counter that one. You have to. You don't want to go too low. Because if you go too low too early, then he can. Good players, what they're gonna do? He's just gonna put pressure. I mean, I guess I took it because I'm missing pieces. But now, I took the. I also trying to. You gotta play around the lot, but I guess I took it because I was missing some pieces, and you need to see your pieces to move the game forward. You know. So it is what it is. Yeah, and I guess I draw that. Yeah. Like if you gotta be mindful when you take attacks or not, because then again, good players is gonna use that against you. Like, oh, now I'm gonna be super aggressive. But if I'm able to, establish my board, remove their pressure, that works for me too. Um, and maybe I was missing some minus, some things because remember he minus a done out of me. So me instead of having 7 dons, I had 6. Yeah. So here, which is but now at 3 life, I need to defend because if I go too low, it could be scary. Just gotta be mindful of that. I thought I was gonna defend that, but I probably was missing. Yeah, that's what I do too. Like if I'm missing my combo pieces for my next plays, I need to take damage. Like I need to do it. You know. Also, like, oh, I'm missing cards. Do flampe out of hand. It's like you have to do it because if you don't see your cards, you're not gonna win that matchup. So that's why I really love the deck because it's super consistent. Like if you guys go back and yeah, like I said on the description, I'm gonna put the deck profile that got me the top 4 at the Storinos, got me the invite. I'm gonna showcase a gameplay of locals that I was for 4-0 with that, and then I'm gonna show and there you go. And I'm gonna put the live stream too, so you guys can go check it out. But if you guys see those games, you perform, guys. I mean, I didn't always do the best, but you perform. Like if you study the fundamentals of the game, if you grind the matchups, if you study the game, learn the fundamentals, you can do really well with anything. that can compete, you know. So here, guys, to me that was a misplay of him because he had, I think in hand he had another Magellan. So, in my opinion, he should just keep playing his Magellans and then play that. Yeah. All right. Hey, he's putting the pressure, but he's going low in life, and that's too risky. But remember, guys, this is more testing. He's getting back in shape. You know, and we're gonna keep grinding. We're gonna keep doing this live stream for you guys. You know, and hopefully you guys have fun and learn. You know, from our testing. Any tips? Let us know in the comments. We always read in the comments. But he's gonna keep grinding with I don't think I have counter, bro. Oh my god. I think I gotta go to one live here. Let me see. Oh my god, bro. Yep. It is what it is, guys. You know that's the risky thing about taking damage early, but you had to see your pieces. So here, at least he doesn't have a scary board. So at least I have 8 dons, and if I can remove that 10 drop, that will be insane. I have Ice Edge in hand, that will be -1. I just gotta find ways to remove that 10 drop because he has a lot of cards in hand, if I'm not mistaken. So I know I don't have game. So right now, my biggest concern is to remove that. Yeah, but I figured out the combo that I need to do here. You guys will see in a minute. But oh yeah, man, this is scary. But we're gonna keep grinding. You know, once when he gets in shape with Purple Luffy, huh? Bro, my brother, bro, he has my number, man. He's really good, man. Because he plays out of the box, man. He usually plays decks that is good against my deck. But that helps me to be better in those matchups. So once he gets the support, ooh, I'm going to grind a nail, bro. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be Dolphin and nail early in the format. Yeah, also Lucci. Like, I don't know, man. I love an nail, man. I'm not going to lie. Like, you're going to see me playing with different leaders, but like competitive. If I figured out a list with a nail that I can compete, oh my god, your boy Brandon is playing a nail, man. I'm not gonna cap, bro. Because I love it. I love the leader. like you may be like, oh, it takes no skill, this and that. Okay, man. I'm gonna keep running. I'm gonna play what I love. And to me, maybe playing the cards or like if you read the cards, they do one thing. Leader heals you. It's a broken leader effect, right? Heals you, right? You play a nail, you have rush. You can protect him. You play Katakuri, yes, I bounce something. You play 9 drop, you kill something, heal. You play 10 drop, you heal, have rush. Okay, that's not the most skillful thing to do ever. Okay, we know that. Like, I'm not sitting here saying to play those cards you have to be the most skillful player. But anything beyond that, skillful. Knowledge of the matchups. Know when to play your curve. Know when to counter. Know when to block. Know when to defend your nail. Know when you have to, instead of playing your curve, you gotta go wide. That goes. When I say know your matchups, there's a lot of things under that. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like there's fundamentals in the game. There's videos on YouTube you can go find. Yeah, eventually I will do videos like that for you guys, because I've been getting a lot of comments that people want to like link more. They want to like, they want coaching, like learn more about the game, because there's a lot, newer players or players that, they want to have that personal experience where like, okay, I want to teach me the fundamentals, teach me how to, more in depth about the game. I'm a student of that. Like that's what I do behind the scenes. I go for the fundamentals. Fundamentals. There's something called fundamentals of the game. How to manipulate your attacks, how to manipulate your dons. So here, guys, I'm just playing out of the box to try to remove that. So now I -2 him. I gotta charge 2 cards. I think I Ice Age already. I don't know. Um, so yeah, that's what you do. That's what I do behind the scenes. Fundamentals of the game. There's a lot of things that if you don't have knowledge of it, it doesn't matter how good your deck is. It doesn't matter how lucky you can be in a tournament. You to do consistently well in any type of environment. It's not always gonna be your day. I've been a locals 2-3. I've been a locals, bad. I've been, uh, but that doesn't take that's fine. It just wasn't my day. But behind the scenes, I'm always grinding. I'm always learning. I'm always analyzing. I'm always, grinding. I'm always like, I'm a student of the game, And look here, man. This right here, this is what I'm liking Lucci. Look how I came up with this. I'm not saying I invented it, okay? But I'm just saying, like, just testing and reading the cards. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna play Khalifa, minus, Ice Age, then play this, bring that. Somebody to, I fix it later. I should keep all I should keep all the spamming. The spamming doesn't leave, so I gotta put him back I gotta put him back on the board. But I was able to remove the 10 drop, establish a Lucci, Khalifa. We did it. We did it, guys. Insane, man. This is so beautiful. So, but you see what I'm saying? Like, that takes knowledge. The reason because I barely play Lucci, but read your cards, stick to the fundamentals, and stick to the strength of your leader. And what Lucci wants to do is control the tempo of the game. You went, and I was able to remove that. And then now, we have a decent board. And let's see what we draw. Let's see what we have in hand. Let's see what happens. But yeah. But that's what I do, guys, as a player. Fundamentals. Now he goes to 0. I'm like, I cannot believe it. Maybe he doesn't have a lot of counters. He doesn't have blockers. But let's see. Oh, he plays that. And I was like, wow, bro. But it would be better for him to it would be better for him to be at 2 life right now. But this is, yeah. But guys, be patient, man. Once my brother gets the experience and get back on shape, oh my god, it's gonna be cooking, man. Our games are gonna be, bro. One time in a live stream, he 5-0'd me, man. He beat me 5 times. I could have beat him, but that made me better. Does that mean I'm a bad player just because I lost? No, it's fine. You got me, and I learned. That's what I do, guys. I'm student of the game. You can, guys, on a live stream, I went 5-0 against my brother. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my god, I'm gonna go. I'm crying. I'm bad. No, go back to the lab. Keep grinding. Make your deck lead better. Play better in the matchup. That's what I do as a player. And yeah, that's it. The only game that I lost in the regional, in the store regional, it was against a player that went undefeated. Shout out to you, man. You went amazing, man. You're a great player. And I didn't see, like, you high roll me. You saw everything. You did it. You play amazing. He started he ate my hand. He played really well. He built the board and just overwhelmed me. He did it good, right? I move on. I stick to my game plan. I keep grinding. You know what I'm saying? That's it. It is what it is. If I would have not got my invite and did bad, that's fine too. Go back to the lab. What could I done better? But guys, what I love about the event, I didn't make a single misplay, unless to the best of my abilities. Like maybe rewatching the game when I'm edit the live stream and like make a special video for you guys. Maybe we can see some things I could have done better in some games. But to me, based on what happened and what I can remember right now, I made the best plays. Maybe against the Lucci player that beat me, maybe I should have taken to a life, giving the blocker, maybe to trying to find answers. But the moment he did Isho, Gecko, it's just too much. It was just too much. But maybe looking back, I should have. There was one of the turns that he had only one Gecko. I should have taken the leader hit and trying to find the Karakuri. Maybe I should have done that. maybe I should have done that. We're gonna go back to the game and we're gonna analyze it together, and maybe I can see things that make excuse me. Maybe we're gonna see things that's gonna make us better. Okay, we move, but that's fine. But that game, he opened really good, but that's the thing. Even that he opened really good against me, I'm gonna go back with you guys and I'm gonna analyze my gameplay and little things that I can see that I could have done better. Trust me, I'm gonna do it better next time. Yes, it's gonna be tournaments that we're gonna go. It could be any type of tournament, and sometimes we're gonna make misplays and we're gonna play our best. We are humans at the end of the day, but trust me, it's really hard for me to do back-to-back tournaments where I just do a bunch of misplays. You know what I'm saying? Because I did my grindings for myself, and I want to give you my best to you guys. I feel like if I don't play at my best, I'm cheating on you guys. So that's my goal. Be consistent and showcase, showcase consistency. And like I feel bad when I'm like, oh my god, man, I let you guys down. But I go back to the lab, start testing, I keep grinding. So here, guys, we're playing for our positional strength. I just went aggressive towards life, eat his resources, play the jack, and then pass. So here I gotta decide what to discard. But that's what I did here. It's just fundamentals of the game. Manage your resources. Purple doesn't wanna. Purple wants to keep his hand and start playing high cost characters in the late game. But if you ate his hand, look at my board, guys. He only have like 2 cards in hand, so this is where you want to be. I had 2 life, I had no blockers, and if he's gonna play like something that has rush, I can choose defend the. I just gotta try my best to defend one of these next 2 attacks, because he has a Kaido, but it's just a turn too late. It's just too late now for that. He can go for my board. That's fine by me too. But hopefully I have blocker. I have counter. But this is you can pick any deck, and if you have knowledge of the fundamentals, you can do really well. That's the key. Just stick, because yes, I'm not the best Lucci player, but I can just based on the fundamentals, I can do decent with him. I can pretty sure do decent with him. Because it's a powerful leader. I had him, man. He tricked me, man. He tricked me because I thought he could have done 7. He couldn't only do 6, but he did lead ability. But thank God I had a 7. Because that could have been game. Oh man, thank God I had a 7, man. Insane, bro. So it's games like this, it just come down to the wire, man. Because I think he had Magellan early or other things to do when he played the first 10 drop. But the 10 drop wasn't the worst play because he was able to put me low in life. So I guess it works. And if I didn't have that counter there, I would have lost. So hey, and well until my brother gets back on shape. So Purple Luffy is gonna be one of the best leaders. I'm gonna keep running different leaders, keep getting better, guys. But like I said, man, you can do well with any leader if it's competitive, if you study the fundamentals and you know the fundamentals of the game. Because the biggest thing in One Piece is to have a deck that is consistent and know your matchups and know the fundamentals of the game. And trust me, you're gonna do consistent well. But guys, thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for your love. Hopefully you guys enjoying these games. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, share. We have a lot of big things coming soon. Now we're more organized than ever. We're gonna do a lot of things for you guys. Thank you for being patient. I know in the past we make some announcements that we couldn't come through because I went to some depression. My brother went to some health issues. Now then he had a baby, so but now we are committed to you guys. We're gonna bring content consistently, and coming soon we're gonna start doing a lot of giveaways for you guys. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for believing in us, for the love, and we want to give back to you guys. So just be patient. It's coming soon, and we're gonna be doing nice things for you guys because you guys deserve it. You guys are the best. So let's keep grinding, guys. Let's keep getting better. Thank you so much for your support. Have a blessed one. Take care. I love it. GG's.